Hello everybody, my name is Fireman and welcome back to episode 2 of our Let's Play on Springhill Farm. So, we're going to be carrying on where we left off. Field 12 is done, it's baled as well. You can see where I drove all the equipment through and stuff like that. Here we are at Field 1, 2 and 3. They are near enough done, we're just sort of getting through Field 1. I did Field 27 with 2 combines. Well, you saw I bought the other one and then I sold it afterwards. We've got the 8340 that was compacting the pit. I've brought in the 2 fields from over there. I've brought them in. Well, I need to bring in this field here, which will fill it up a bit. We're on 22%. What we're going to do is we're going to rent a silage trailer and the chopper to go with it, and hopefully get that field over there to cut. But the problem is you can't, I don't think you can use auto combine. Also we've got a boom forward topper, 3-blade topper, and a Massey Ferguson 135 that does power it in game, but I'm assuming in real life it probably wouldn't, or it might do, but it would probably struggle. And a Chieftain fuel Bowser, because that little 135 uses fuel no end. Someone set it up wrong, set the fuel consumption up wrong. Now we are going to just rent a load of stuff, so I think we'll just rent that class for 3 hours and the header to go with it for 3 hours. Now this is all just if it'll actually work, because I'm not too sure if it will. We'll put that little silage trailer on the 135 for that, and we'll just sort of that. Right, so there we go. So we'll fire the 8340 up. Brum. Cut through the hedge, because that's what we do. So there isn't actually that long till FS17 comes out. I am probably going to pre-order it at some point, like because it's I don't know when FS17 is coming out. Hopefully it won't be too long. Too long after my birthday, which is the 21st of October, because that would be quite good just to be able to just buy it. The only problem is though it's downloading it, because it will take some time to download unless I buy a disc version. But I don't want to do that because I know for a fact I will lose the disc. Alright, so we're gonna go to the that field that isn't actually a numbered field, which I think is why they have a hard time with it, because it isn't actually a numbered field. Sometimes you can't actually get sometimes the hired workers won't actually do it, or, you know, I have had different problems with that field. There's no potatoes on this map, but I think we are going to sort of do a very small field of them, because they do take a long time to harvest. They're not very quick at being harvested. There we go, we'll pull in there like that, just turn it off. Oh, also I swapped out the McHale, the other McHale we had, for a different one. There was a pack of them released, and that's out of the pack of them. Well, there was 2, I should say. Here we go, need to pick reverse U. Hit go. I don't think you need to attach the PTO with this thing. Now I kind of have a big problem with this map of lag, just sort of facing this way. It does sort of straighten out. I'm not too sure what it is, but it's not game breaking. It really is only when I record. So we'll just sort of, hopefully this will work. I'm hoping it doesn't crash the game either, because sometimes that will actually happen. Auto Combine will just freak out that much, it will just crash the game straight up, which is a pain. So let's save the game. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I'm back in. Open that. So this is the thing. Look, you can't. It's not actually saying you can cut it as corn, but if you want to maize it. Right, okay, so let's put that idea out the window. I knew it was going to do something like that. Vehicle, where's that class chopper? So we'll just have to just kind of bring that other field in for today. Like that. We'll take the A340 back because we're going to have to take it back at some point. So we might as well drive it back now. Another thing I'm going to get is a slurry agitator, I think they're called, just for mixing the slurry. I think I'm going to have a bit of a go at live streaming today as well. Yeah, so we'll get on with this. We won't bring them bales in today, I'll probably stack them off screen, but everything needs bedding down and stuff. Nothing's been bedded down or bedded up, whatever you want to call it. Nothing's been fed neither. The cows have got 7,673 litres of liquid manure in there, and they've got 1,095 litres of milk. We've got that there. That's probably spelt wrong, but I'm not too bothered. We'll get our little New Holland T6 with the Pottinger self-loading wagon. Right, so we need to sort of start off here. God, this tractor does not sound like it's revving at all, it's just on idle. Whole little tractor. So we'll do a couple of loads of this. I'm not going to keep that combine running. Actually, I could actually go set it back to running. Yes, it has got all the diff locks on and stuff like that, because it won't go up the hills without them. Like, I tried it with just the front, like, sort of diff locks, and it still wouldn't go up the hill, so I've had to activate them all. Now I forgot to do a mowing course for this field, so where you do have to just manually mow it all the time, which yes is a pain, because that is gonna like take a lot of time out of doing other stuff that we could be doing, but instead we'll have to just do this. Oh, missed a bit, and again. Oh god, there's a bit of lag. I'm not too sure what the lag is. There's nothing else running, really, game-wise and stuff like that, or updates and shit. Like, my PC when it was built was not the best. It didn't have the best stuff in. I've been told that the lag is actual, like your CPU is like getting maximum usage or something, is what the lag is. So I think once I've done everything I want to do outside with engines and stuff, like I've done the Foden, and which is about, there's a couple of years worth of work in that Foden, and get that Fergie out of the way. If I'm going to sort of save up a lot of my money and build a really good PC. But the problem with PC is they change all the time. You never really get, you can have a good PC for a couple of years, and then there'll be another PC on the market that will probably outbeat it. Anyway, I'm not too good with PCs. So. This map does take a lot of use. It's still about the same size as Springhill. It is just a very big edit. And that, so. Yes, FS17 is just around the corner, and so is Cattle and Crops. I think they're nearing. They're both sort of nearing each other's like release dates. I can't remember what Cattle and. I know FS17 has got about 16 days left before it is released, and I think, and I don't know how long Cattle and Crops has got, but so I'm not going to say anything about Cattle and Crops because I really don't know. Other than the fact that Cattle and Crops looks amazing, and Farmson just looks Farmson. But I will most definitely get both of them, and we'll do a let's play on one and the other. We won't. I'm not going to just do one, because I know for a fact people will ask me to do one on the other one, add one on Cattle and Crops, or Cattle and Crops on that one, and all that stuff. I'm hoping we'll get this field in, and then we'll collect this field up, and then we'll see what the pit is on. So I might just cut all this footage out. I might do a few more then. A few, like 2 or 3 more loads, and then we'll see what we've got left, and if it's worth actually editing like this bit of footage out or not. Because really 20 minutes is all I can really go to. We're on 12 minutes now, so it's not going to make too much of a difference. But hopefully fibre is not too far away from coming to my area. Well, it is in the area. They've put all the cables in and stuff. We're just waiting to be like connected, and connected and that. So hopefully, if we get connected, like soon or something. I think they were saying it'd be early next year, so 2017, early next 2017. Which would be good, because then I'd live stream a hell of a lot more, and I'd do stuff. But I've got a lot of work on outside. I actually have to go to work, apprenticeship, driving tractors, and I want to get that Foden done, which costs a lot of money. It is a lot of money and time. Also, I've got that Fergie to try and knock off, so I need to get that done. Today I'm sort of just recording and editing videos for this week. I want to have at least 2 or 3 to go up this week, so you guys know what's happening. And then I'll be moving upstairs into my new room at some point. Maybe next year, at the end of this year. But once we're up there, we'll be able to still see where I am at. I will most definitely get the 2 games though, because I personally want to have a go on them. That Foden can't really be started till the new shed is built, which it's not, because we haven't. Once it got declined, it's a different story. So that Foden I can keep buying parts for it and stuff like that, which I'm gonna do. But that does mean once that Fergie's sold, I want to get the boiler ordered and on its way, because that's another big chunk done of it. Just kind of keep knocking bits off the list, and then kind of when that's done, then I'll start upgrading all. I'm hopefully going to keep recording. Well, I'll keep doing videos as that thing is being built, and then after that we shall sort of save whatever money we have and upgrade our PC. Well, my PC, because it will be quite far. I may have to upgrade it in between doing that, because that will take a hell of a lot of time. But anyway, so talking about farm sim and that, I know I sound quite bored. My voice sounds quite boring. I've noticed this when I'm editing. My voice sounds like I don't want to be here, but I don't know quite what. This is just how I normally talk. Some people normally talk like quite high pitch, and well, not high pitch, but like a standard normal voice. But for some reason, mine's like just standard is deep. I have no idea why. But it does sometimes sound like, you know, I'm boring you and whatever. But I'm trying my best. I'll just show you where we're going to stack our bales. So this is going to be our silage pit, because it is the easiest one to get at. There is, oh fucking hell, well done Zach, you can't even jump over a bloody wall. If we run around here, now these are what I like. This is what I like what they've done with this map. You know these, you actually have them on farms. They've got like a gate and is it like a steel sheet that just runs across them? You know, it sort of stops them getting out. Like, because a normal gate they could probably a calf or a baby pig. I'm not too sure what it's more likely for, but they do look quite good. And I've probably made a big arse of myself by saying this, but I'm sure a proper farmer person that does it day in day out will tell me what they are for. So this side we're going to put the straw bales in, and this side we're going to put the hay. So we basically just got to reverse down this little alleyway. We've got the slurry pit, which is not very full. Actually, it's nowhere near what it should be. I'll just have a check and see whether it does tell us the percentage of how much we're on. We're not even on 1% yet, and we have got the manure pit here. The easiest way to check how big the manure pit is scroll down and look at the plane. Right. So that's okay. We've got a good couple of 1,000 litres we can put in there. And the combine is full, so we're going to stop him. We're going to get this guy going again. So that is 36%, and I'm kind of just filling the back up. We'll get the 8340 running and compacting it down a bit. We'll tell it to use 4-wheel drive all the time, because it will get stuck. Well, it was always use 4-wheel drive. Hopefully you'll just drive to that first waypoint and won't try and turn around. There we go. Right. This tractor has become the workhorse of this farm. It is the tractor I'm using the most at the moment. Is this little T6. As you can see, it's nearly on 3 hours. The combine's on 2. That 8340 is not even on 1, and the 6640 is on, I think it's about 1 as well. So this has become the real workhorse of the farm, which is what I wanted it to kind of to be, because it is going to be used a hell of a lot. It's so small but yet quite powerful in what I need. It powers both the mowers, it'll power the windrow, it'll pull this, it'll probably pull the little muck spreader, and it'll pull the sprayer quite handy, quite well. What else? It does quite a few other jobs, but we'll most definitely get this pit to some. I think we're going to get it. I think we may get it to about 40% with just this field. So, you know, it's not a great deal, but it is good. That's 40%. I want to get it full. I do want to get it full. So that we may have to go cut field 22 and get that done. I would like a bigger self-propelled carrier. The reason I'm doing it this way is because if you do it the other way with the chopper and trailers, you need to use Courseplay if you're on your own. And I know I got a few comments in when I was doing the Naysville Let's Play saying don't sort of play with anyone else. They like it when it's just me. So that's the only other problem. So I'm having to do it this way. which is not bad. It's not a problem. We don't really do it this way that often. The only other way I could have thought was do it with bales, but then you get a lot of lag. Like, I'd have a lot more lag than I'm actually getting. Yeah, I know last time I had a break, I did say, oh, this will be the last break, but it just, like, going from having all that stuff and then, you know, having to sort all the stuff out of work, and I was getting home and I was absolutely knackered. Like, I wouldn't actually want to do anything. I'd go out and do a bit on the phone and all the tractor, and then I'd come in at 8 o'clock and I'd be like, I just don't want to record anything. And to be honest, it was getting boring. Like, I was finding myself forcing myself to record, and I didn't want to do that. If I was going to record, I would have to want to record, which is what I'm doing now. I want to record. So it's kind of a break from the game and that. Maybe FS17 comes out and Cattle and Crops, the channel will be full of videos, hopefully, if the internet behaves and I can actually get them up. That's the only downside. The internet sometimes, you know, fucks us over and is like, no, I'm going to cut out and not reconnect all day. So, you know, that's the only other problem I'm having, but right, so I'm going to put this, I'll finish that field off screen. I'm going to just keep harvesting off screen, so really you're not going to miss anything. Hopefully when you see the episode 3, we should have some progress somewhere along the line. We might be mowing or something. Trying to sort a load of stuff out, but hopefully we should be, you know, somewhat near. But yeah, we're on 22 minutes and I don't think the internet's going to cope with much more than that. And I'm going to have to kind of edit, and every bit I kind of pause or something, I'm going to have to take that out and push the file together, which may take a few minutes out of it, and sort it all out. But anyway, got out of burp then. Anyway, but thank you everyone so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed, subscribe more today, and I shall see all of you in the next video. Happy farming. Bye bye.